Hey everyone, welcome back to another Monday Motivation. Hope your week, month, day is going very, very well. Bit of an interesting one. I'm passing on some wisdom from my personal mentor. Shout out to you, Isaac, if you're watching this. I listened to him do a keynote about 12 months ago, and he was talking about leadership and the importance of it. But he had one key point that just has stuck with me so much. And he said, let your yeses be defined by what you say no to, not the other way around. And I was like, wow, that's gold. Essentially what it means is saying yes is very easy to do. You know, we're typically yes people. We're quick to try and find some agreement from other people. So we're quick to go, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah. And that's not to distract from being optimistic and glass half full and a solutions person. But what I really mean by this is, Isaac went on to say, we should be saying no 80% of the time. So when we finally do say yes, it's far more meaningful. And in business, in sales, where you can get caught, this is the topic, where you can get caught is you want to be all things to everyone, and you say yes to every opportunity and all types of business. The problem with being a generalist and being I'll take on any opportunity regardless of whether it's in my sweet spot, in my scope, ideally suited to me, is you become watered down. And in fact, you devalue yourself, you devalue your brand, you devalue your company, and you devalue what you do. And so I've put together a single page, one page plan, which is based on the project principle, the key methodology that we've been working on. The book and the documentary is due to be released in a couple of months. But essentially I've put together a one-page plan here that I coach my clients through to have full visibility on exactly what they need to do to break company records and scale their company exponentially. And you'll notice down the bottom here, part of it's identifying your target market and using what I refer to as the SLICK method. And I want to give you a brief introduction, so we're filling out this last little bit. The SLICK method is looking at your ideal client and your target market. And it's really simple. You just only want to focus on 4 things and you'll get a lot of clarity about who you actually want. Number 1 is size. What size companies or businesses do you want to work with? This could be based on revenue size, employee numbers. We were talking with a company yesterday, we were basing it off square meterage rates, like how big the premises was. You want to get some characteristics around size because size really matters in business. The way a small business with 5 employees turning over a couple million is very different to a small medium enterprise that could be doing 50 million with 80 employees, and it's very different again to go to a $100 million company with multiple locations, right? Size really matters, and how you're set up structurally, your sales process, your key resources, your tools, all that sort of stuff matters. So identify the size that you're going after. What's your sweet spot? Next one is your location, okay? This can be your greatest advantage if you specialize in a location and you find where is that target market. You want to treat this like warfare. You know, you want to own a space, and once you've owned a space, start to move to the next one. If you get too watered down and get spread too thin, you're going to get wiped out. So where are they located? What's the location? Number 3 is the industry. So what industry do you want to specialize in? What industry do you work really well? And this is when you can start to micro niche. And micro niche is when you start to really understand that better than anyone else, so that you are completely aligned with their problems and therefore completely aligned to create the solutions. So industry is really cool. And the last one, characteristics. That says characteristics. What are their personal values? Who are the people that you like working with? Because at the end of the day, every organization is made up of people. And if you're not thinking about the types of people you want to work with, you'll start to attract all sorts of types into your business. Think about the characteristics. So for us, we're very much aligned with people that are okay with change. They've recognized they need to change and they're quite ambitious. I like people who are ambitious, they're okay with change, they like to think of things in a slightly different way, and they're okay with thinking with depth. They're okay with going behind the surface to explore what really needs to change rather than just the surface level, give me a close, Steve. So I want you to work on those 4 things. And if this intrigues you and you're like, okay, I'd like to explore this more with you, Steve, reach out to us. We'd love to show you, book in a strategy call and show you how you can use the 1-page sales plan to have everything you need on one piece of paper. This is going to be, it's a full digital interactive version with a traffic light system. And we've built calculators around the smaller numbers here, so it spits out exactly how many outbounds you should be doing, face-to-face meetings, all of the key metrics. And also, we'd like to announce that we've just launched the new book, The Future of Selling. It really goes into my core methodology based on the deal clock. Thank you, Posty. Really goes deep into the deal clock, and it has everything you need to think about sales strategically and work out how to think rather than what to say. The book's completely free. We've printed 500 copies for you. We'd love to give them all out. The only thing you need to do is just pay shipping. It's $8 anywhere in the world, flat fee of $8. So head over to our website, you'll see the details below. Feel free to just enter in your details. We'll give it to you for free. You just pay the shipping and we'll get it straight to your door straight away. So very exciting things are happening here. Any way we can help you with this, just say the word. If not, run through the exercise of the SLICK method, and look forward to seeing you on the next Monday Motivation really soon.